Okay, welcome to video 2. This will be much faster than the last video because this will just have some hints and suggestions. Before I go too far, though, I do want to point out in the last video, I had a moment where I tweaked. This answer was not 3 1/4. If you look back at the work we did, which I was referencing, it's actually 4 1/3. So my apologies, I was just misremembering it. But this will be a super entertaining time for me to see how many of you just copied my work and didn't think through or didn't watch this second video. So I'll be looking for how many people left it as 3 1/4, and then I will have a nice laugh. All right, so this was your task now, was to work on this second one. And if you're watching this video, you wanted a hint, or you just wanted to double check to make sure you were on the right track. Just a reminder that turning this these 4 pages in is proof of your work in class today. It is required. It will be graded, all of that good stuff. Turn it in. You can turn it in at the end of class, or you can turn it in at the beginning of class tomorrow, Friday, before we take the quiz. All right, so if you were kind of stumped and you wanted to help getting started, I'll provide you with a couple of hints. First of all, it is pretty laid out for you. It tells you what kind of pieces of functions you're looking at. You can also see that you have a square root piece. And then the last one is a logarithmic piece. Okay, so if you want help getting started there, those are the formats you're looking for: absolute value, square root, log. One of the things you might have struggled with is thinking about stretches. So if you look at the absolute value here, the stretch is over 1 and down 2, over 1 and down 2, so this has a stretch of -2. The square root piece appears to go from, it appears to have quite the stretch of looks like up 3 over 1, so the square root stretch is up 1, 2, 3 over 1, and then 1, 2, 3 over 3. So there's the stretch on that. If you got stuck, the base for the logarithm looks to be about 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so if you needed those hints, that might have helped. The other thing to think about is that you may have struggled with is domain, right? So the absolute value appears to continue to the left forever. So that's a -infinity is less than x. And then the domain of the absolute value piece stops here at -7, which is included. Then comes the square root piece. Again, one of the pieces you may have had difficulty with was with the domain. So I'll help with that a little bit. Here you can see the left boundary is at -7. You can see the circle is open. So it is not included, it is not equal to. And then this boundary here on the right side of the square root function is at -3. Since that circle is closed, it will be included. And the logarithm has a domain of everything greater than its asymptote. Okay, so there I helped you with domain. You should be careful in writing your equations. The first one is absolute value. It's going to have absolute value bars. The second one is square root. The third one is log. Turn this in when you finish it. Reminder that you have an extra credit opportunity available for you. And on this extra credit one, we see a function we haven't seen in a couple of months that has both a vertical and a horizontal asymptote. So this one looks familiar. This is the one we've been working on with a vertical asymptote. That's a log. This is a line, linear function. And this last one, that's one we did this semester. All right, good luck. I'll see you all tomorrow.